Builder told the guy that we are going to close 2024, right? March. Last year was 2023. They called him around July, August, and told him the building is ready, come and close. And the guy's like, what? I had to call an agent because it was in Edmonton. I had to call an agent to drive to that street and see if the building is there and it's completed. The guy drove there and he showed me on WhatsApp video, like, yep, it's ready. People are already going in and out. People are already living in there. And this boy had no money to close. So he walked away. There's too many unknowns for pre-construction. It works out for some people. You can support it with prayer and fasting, and get the builders to do everything on time and according to your own time as well and close. But every other thing, there's too much unknowns, for things to go wrong. And the builder calls all the shots. In fact, when you read a pre-construction agreement, you're basically signing whatever the builder wants. If you take that agreement and say, oh, I'm going to go show my lawyer, before you get back, they will just say the unit has been sold to somebody else. They don't, because you're already invoking lawyers, right? They don't even want to deal with you because they don't know what's going to happen in future, right? And you're already calling lawyer right now. Yeah, they'll be like, that one is trouble. Make sure you don't take his money or our money. So that's pre-construction. There's too much unknowns. If you're buying it for investment purposes, it's a good deal. Yeah. So, oh yeah, we did all this. And then this is after buying. A lot of Canadians, okay? Oh, I moved mine. A lot of Canadians fall into this. They buy a house, and then they buy a new car, and they buy a boat, and they refinance and buy a cottage, and they just go like spend and spray. Your house, after you buy it, is still a liability. If you did not pay cash down, your house is still a liability. It doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the bank. Because you refinance every 5 years, you still have to watch your credit. Because when it comes to refinancing, banks will still pull some numbers on you. And if your numbers look bad, they can say, oh, we can't refinance you. You have to go get another bank. And once the other bank says a bank dropped you, they know your problem and they may not want to do anything with you. And some people end up refinancing through private mortgage or B lenders. And like I said, from the beginning, you have to watch where your mortgage is coming from. And even after buying, you have to keep an eye on your credit so that during refinancing, during your renewal, you can still stay with the bank. Okay? So those are the major things, like you've seen here from the beginning to the end, your credit matters, right? So if you have a problem with credit right now, do a consolidation. Do not do bankruptcy. That one follows you like evil spirit. Do consolidation. Okay, consolidation. If you hold $100,000, those people will call all your creditors, and they can say, okay, he or she can pay us back 30,000, right? And they put you on a payment. So you make one payment to the consolidating agent, and then they spread that payment to everybody. And by the time you finish paying 30,000, your credit goes to zero, like you hold nothing. The downside of that is you may not find anybody that will give you credit card for, say, the next 3 years, but at the same time, you'll never have a bankruptcy under your name. So consolidate. You can consolidate years before you try to buy a house, right? So those are the and one last thing for credit cards. I don't know how many people here knows the way to pay back credit card. Every month, the credit company, they make a report to the credit bureau, TransUnion and Equifax, that this person is paying back or this person did not make a payment. And that affects your credit score going up or down. So the way they make the report, you won't know which date they're going to make the report. There's a simple trick that people use to keep the credit score from getting a hit. Because if you say you hold $2,000 on your credit and they make the report today, Friday, and you go to the bank tomorrow or go on your computer and you pay that $2,000 tomorrow, TransUnion and Equifax today got the report that you're not making payment. So your points goes down. It's easier for your points to go down than to come up. So what you want to do every week, just do a transfer from your bank. Do a transfer straight to whichever credit card you're paying. Like automatics, just set it up on your bank. Like every week, pay this credit card $20. So that whichever date they make that report, it's going to show that, oh, this guy is making payments. You could hold $5,000, but you're making $40 payment every week. They can't report that you're not making payment. And then the day you hit like a big amount of money, you can go on your computer and pay them off 3,000 out of the 5. But every week you want to do that because you don't know when they make their report. And that's how you keep your credit score, if not where it is, going up, but not going back down. Okay.
So
And
somebody
now
is
we get
asking the
to
question, Mr.
any
Yemi.
questions?
Yeah, there's a question right there. Why refinancing every 5 years?
Why?
Yeah, why the process of refinancing every
Yeah,
5 years?
Renewal, right? The banks, for me personally, I'm not a mortgage guy, right? But personally, I just think it's a scam. But they've done it for so long that nobody kind of questions it. They say it's the servicing your debt, like the bank is servicing it. I still don't completely get it. They've given you the loan because I believe in the US. Once you buy a house, they say your interest rate is 5% for 30 years. There is no renewals in between. Our system is similar to them in almost everything except that every 5 years in Canada, they make you come back and refinance it with the current interest rate because they're servicing it according to them. So that's why you do the every 5 years. And the funny thing is when you go in every 5 years, they try to, so say you have 25 years and you've done the first 5 years. Now you're supposed to have 20 years. They try to make you pay smaller mortgage and push you back to 25 years. For any banks, the more they can keep you, the more interest they make, the more profit they make. So 20 years, they want to push you back to 25. So instead of paying 1,005, oh, you only pay 1,002. But now you pay that again for another 25 years. They love to do that. So any other questions?
Wow.
I know
Hmm.
there's probably one or two things that I didn't explain completely. Um,
We'll
do
share
more
it.
research
Okay.
on them. Do more research. And most of these things, I'm making videos on them to just let people know how the system works. Like my first video, what actually got me out there is the cash flow. Real estate is like a pyramid. I can't say that. I'm an agent. We're not pyramid scam, but tenants are at the bottom and the money is always flowing up. You know,
Hmm.
everybody in real estate is losing money to the lenders. The
Hmm.
lenders are up there. They don't lose nothing. Okay. Uh, I did videos on how people lose money, tenants lose money to landlords, landlords pay banks and all that stuff and hands up the lender at the top, right? And when I got to the top, there was nothing to make because before these people give you money, they've already assessed what you're buying and whatever you're putting down is going to cover their losses if should you stop paying, right? So there is no way they're losing anything. Before they lose, they will take your house. It's that simple.
Can I ask a question, please?
Yes, yes,
Go ahead.
please.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
So I have two questions, and one of them is, what does having a full-time job, like part-time, full-time, casual, and all of that, what does it have to do with assessing mortgage? And
Oh,
then
okay.
secondly,
Yeah.
the
So,
second question that I have is it better to fix your mortgage or leave it at variable?
ooh, okay. So I'll answer from the back. Better
Okay.
to fix or variable. Depends on your condition, right? And if you can read what's coming. But most of us, okay, it's almost like buying stocks. Is it
Hmm.
better to buy the stock and hold it, or you buy the stock and trade,
So,
right? Trading is like it goes up, it goes down. You have to know when to go up and when it's coming down for you to make any money, right?
hmm,
And when it comes down, you have to know it has to go back up because some of them will just keep going down and your money goes to zero. So things like that, you don't want to risk. Variable is like that. Variable sometimes they drop interest rate and nothing drops for them.
hmm,
So it depends on what your plan is. If you know you're gonna be staying in the house for a while, you want to just fix it. If the fixed rate is not too bad,
hmm,
just fix it.
hmm,
It's like buying a stock, holding it, like you bought McDonald's at the beginning, you hold it and you want to sell it now. You never traded, you never did anything. You want to sell it now, you're a millionaire, right? But if you've been trading, you could be at zero with your shares right now.
okay,
So you
boy.
don't want to gamble with variable and fix. If you can fix, you fix it.
Hmm.
And the first question, what does you having a permanent for
Or full
banks,
time.
right? Banks, they like security. If you don't have a permanent job, they see you as more riskier than someone that has a permanent job. You understand? If you don't have permanent, you can get fired tomorrow. And then who's gonna pay back the mortgage? So when they're reassessing you and they have to check things like that, they most probably won't do it. They want to know that you're solid and they can keep on counting on you paying back. That's the way that one is.
Okay, sir. Just something else. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You said something while you were talking about um the bank giving you let's say if your credit score is high, the bank giving you like 1 million and all of that. I thought the position is that if you are not, how do I put it? If you earn a certain amount, they don't want to give you so much. I don't know if
Oh,
I'm
no,
making.
no.
Yeah.
I was using that example that
Yeah.
if your credit score is good, right? They still have to check some other numbers. It's not just credit score. But the the first thing they check as you come in through the door, okay, is your credit score. That tells them if we want to talk to this person or not. So if you're making $1 million and your credit score is 400, the banks won't even talk to you unless you're ready to put down maybe 30% or 40% or even 50% of that property. And then they talk to you because at that point, your risk in the property is greater than it should be. So
Yeah.
if you fail, then they have free money. When they take the property, they have free money at that point, right? So they will talk to you. But on an average, if your credit is not good, they do not want to talk to you. If your credit is good, right? And your house is the house you want to buy is $1 million, and you have your 20% or whatever percent the bank wants from you, they will talk to you. That's why I said they will give you that 1 million to buy that house if your credit is good. That's the first thing they check, not the money, not how much you have, right? That's why I was just trying to show how important credit score is.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Awesome. This
No
is
problem.
it's so a big eye opener. Like for me, a lot of the things you've mentioned about pre-construction just threw me off. Really,
Hey,
I tell you.
don't be discouraged, okay? You just want to know
Yeah,
how to play their game. It's a game.
exactly.
You want to
Yeah.
know how to play it. And it's like you want to play a game and you know this person is always cheating. But you enjoy playing that game. You're gonna go in there knowing what to watch out for. And then at the end of the game, even the person will respect you like, wow, okay, that was good.
Wow.
You know, the same thing. You want to be aware of everything the builder can throw at you. And you want to be ready for it. It's almost like you want to open an account and say, this is for my pre-construction, and nothing makes you touch it. I know a guy that got the occupancy I was talking about, full detached. They finished the thing, he moved in, everything was working, and they wouldn't close. And then he went home to Nigeria for a big ceremony. I think it was 2 days he was in Nigeria. They called him like, okay, we're ready to close. And he's like, oh, can you not push it? Got his lawyer to call them, and they told his lawyer if he's not closing on that day, they're going to take the house back. So he flew back from Nigeria to come and finish closing. That's how terrible pre-construction is. You have to be
So are
ready.
there no legal protection for the buyers? Are there no legal terms?
No, there is a cool down period of 10 days for pre-construction condos. For detached, semi-detached, all the regular houses, there's no cool down. It's for condos. That's about the only protection you have. Once that cool down period is over, then you've surrendered to whatever, because the builder too, they have a point, right? They can say, oh, we ordered all those slabs from Italy, right? And the ship could sink. So they have the right to recover their losses, and then they have to reorder the thing. So events like that, they also have insurance, by the way, right? They have insurance, but their insurance may not cover some stuff. And they have to throw it on the people that bought the units.
So,
So all those different situations makes them change their own tunes. And because you've signed basically their contract, you have to dance with them to whatever tune they are dancing to. That's why you have to have an account separate for pre-construction. Whatever is left in that account after you close the pre-construction, then you can go to Cuba and enjoy yourself and party. But before closing, don't touch that account. Just leave the money in there. Anything happens, you'll be like, I'm broke, you know? Just leave that money, because they can wake up and call you like, okay, we're closing next week. Come and do your walkthrough. You can't say no, right? So that's
thank
how I
you
see
very much.
pre-construction. You're
We
welcome.
greatly appreciate you, Mr. Yemi.
No
This is
problem.
really, really an inspirational section for us as women and as community members. We thank you for the time, because
I hope it helps
it
one or two people, you know.
personally it does to me,
If you
because there's so many things I wasn't expecting under this topic or discussion, which you've been able to really, you brought them out so raw and with facts and explanation. Thank you so much. On behalf of the board and volunteers and members of Women of Dignity International, we really say a big thank you to you for
you're
giving
welcome.
us, your precious time. Thank you
No
so much.
problem. No
We're going to
problem.
be reaching out to you. There's a lot beyond the presentation tonight. A lot of people are sending me messages. A lot of people are asking questions. A lot of people want to meet with you one-on-one. And
Okay.
I will expect more of those documents via email. We will share it to our members. And then going further, our members will be reaching out to you. Please give us the audience, give us the support. A lot of us are newcomers and new
Oh,
families that want to enjoy Canada. So you see, there's so much to be done.
newcomers, right? You need that shortcut. All those links for help, look at them. Look at them.
Yeah.
And just grab whichever one and use them. Because you need a shortcut to get up there.
Right.
And
Yeah, to move on.
it's to start a business.
Hello,
Yeah.
President. Can I talk?
Yes,
Hi,
ma'am.
yeah, quickly go ahead.
Okay. I sent a question in the chat box that I don't know if you saw it, but
Sorry.
please, I'm
Okay, go ahead.
interested in having access to the links that are shared here, but there's no way I can get the links properly. I don't know if
Yeah,
we
we'll
can
No,
share
have
it
them
out.
sent.
I'm gonna forward it to Madam Mercy tonight as soon as we're
Okay.
done. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
forward
I
it
would
so
to
like
for
you.
those
to.
who need it, just DM me your email and I'll forward it.
Okay. Do we send the email now or later?
Yeah, later, please. I'm joining another meeting right away.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. And then I asked about the access to the videos as well. The videos you mentioned, you were talking about videos.
I was? Oh,
Talking about videos.
my YouTube videos.
Yeah, his
Oh,
link
right
is
here.
YouTube.
So I'm on YouTube over there, the right
Yeah.
property. And this my business is on the left, my business card, and some of the
Okay.
things I did.
Yemiadegorite.
Adegorite, that's the business. On YouTube, I call myself the right property. You see it
Okay.
right under YouTube. You see the right property. Once you type that in YouTube, there's no space, all one word. My channel comes up. And once you subscribe, as soon as I release a video, they will notify you. And any questions? I'm always available. You have my phone number there. Anybody can call.
Yeah. Also on the flyer, we'll have Mr. Yemi's phone number there. I
Yeah,
think the
right there.
YouTube is also there. Yeah. So when we get all the materials, we're going to share out to everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
Please subscribe, so that YouTube
Yeah,
can share
please share
to more
also.
people. Yeah, share too.
Yeah, also share. Yeah. These are very genuine individuals in our community that we should all support. We should massively support, because the facts are not there. You pay so much to get some of these sections he has done for us free tonight. People pay a lot, and at the end of the day, they don't still get the real thing out there.
Oh
So
my.
please, let's support his platform, share to other persons in your community, and just click to like. Like I said to someone, you don't
Yeah.
pay a dime. So just click
Yeah.
to support.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been so wonderful having you, Mr. Yemi. And
No
we're
problem. It's
most
been good.
grateful from Women of Dignity International. And we'll say this is just the first section. We're going to call on you again, because
Anytime.
I know sections like this, our women, after going through it, they come back and say, can we have a part 2? So please look out
If you
for us
want to
to give it.
challenge me, if you want to challenge me, give me a topic, right? I
Oh,
love
good,
doing
good.
research. If I don't know, I love doing research and just digging in. So
That's
challenge
it.
me, give me a topic. If you make me pick another easy topic, I'm just gonna pick an easy one. Like this one is so easy. Almost everything has been covered. Well, maybe 80% of this has been covered in
Well,
all my videos
to
so
you,
far.
it seems easy, but the facts coming out so raw wasn't easy.
Yeah, I mean, like someone
Yeah.
just asked, like, what is private mortgage? And that's one of the things people get it, and they don't even have a clue. This is what I got. And they just wonder, like, why is my mortgage 5,000? And then they go somewhere else and someone says my mortgage is 1,000 something, and that person's house is bigger than their house, you know,
Wow.
because there is no information out there. Like, avoid, vampire movies.
Yeah.
Private mortgage is like vampire. Just avoid it, because it's just gonna suck your blood dry. It's as simple as that. Private is to be avoided at all costs. But some people need it, you know. If they don't get it, that deal dies. And that deal dying is worse than them getting it. You weigh that at that point, and then you get it. But on a regular, don't even get it for anything over 500,000. I know some
Wow.
Nigerians are getting it for 800,000, 900,000, a million. I mean, what are you doing at that point? You're just killing yourself.
Hmm.
Yeah. First,
Thank you so much, Mr. Yemi. It's
banks,
been a wonderful section,
no problem, no problem.
and we appreciate you. What do we say to Mr. Yemi? Thank you. Thank you. I can see everyone just typing in there.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thumbs
You're
up.
welcome, everybody. Thanks for having me. And
Yeah.
yeah, next time,
Happy
just give me
Canada
a
Day.
hard topic that will take me about 2 weeks to get ready for.
We'll do that.
But the way
So
I may come,
everyone,
the way I may come with my answer may be out of the box. I love doing that.
oh,
So let's do it again.
that's great. We'll appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We've really, really been blessed tonight. I would say happy Canada Day to everyone. Mr.
Yes.
Yemi, thank you, and keep giving us the best of rectorship in Canada. God bless you. Good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.
Cheers. Bye.